Okay, so I usually don't do this, so before we start this off, I'm gonna make sure to say to like. If you're new here, subscribe. Our journey hasn't even come close to its end, and it would be amazing for our Rose following to grow even larger and even stronger. Also make sure to tell me how you feel in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your opinion on this matter, but without wasting any more time, let's get into this topic. First time we ever saw an official female Saiyan was in the teaser trailer of the Tournament of Power arc back in January of last year. We saw a glimpse of Kaaba Frost and what we thought was a normal female alien or human, until we immediately saw her transform into a Super Saiyan state that was extremely similar to Broly's legendary Super Saiyan transformation. Back then, when the fandom saw this, they lost their shit, but not in a bad way. They even speculated the character's name, power, and said that it's finally Broly's way of being into the show. The joy in the Dragon Ball community's heart was extremely reaching new heights, as we were getting two things we've always wanted: a female Saiyan who can transform, and a way to bring Broly into the show. It did not even take long for the modding community to make mods of the female Saiyan and place her in their favorite game. Not too long after, a scan released with images of the female legendary Super Saiyan, who we learned was named Kale, but on the side of the images, we saw another female Saiyan. How the scan had it, it looked as if the new Saiyan design was the legendary Super Saiyan character. Some people liked the new character design, saying that they changed their minds on the look last minute, while others assumed that the new design would be her attire before the Tournament of Power began. Even with this weird line of events, it seemed like it did not damage the community's determination to see the character and see her shine in the Tournament of Power. We would soon learn, not too long after, that the new character design was in fact a new character, as well with the name Caulifla. Once learning that we were not getting just one, but two female Saiyans, no matter where you'd go, Twitter, YouTube, hell, even Amino, you would see people extremely hyped about both characters. Some even saying that with this improvement, they would want Universe 6 to win the tournament. When the episodes to debut Caulifla and Kale aired, everything was still going great, as everyone was finally excited to see our future legends hit the anime. Everything seemed safe still in the Dragon Ball community until Dragon Ball Super episode 93 was finally live, and last week's episode has shown us our first female Super Saiyan, who would be the prodigy Caulifla. Now, it was this episode, episode 93, where people started to scratch their heads. Caulifla and Kaaba had both brought an alternative way to transforming into Super Saiyan, which was to have a tingly feeling inside your back, while the community was more common and loved the rage aspect. Cutting to the point, Kale lost her temper once seeing Caulifla and Kaaba getting along, and transformed into the legendary Super Saiyan state we've been waiting so long to see. Once again, the community fell quiet as we watched Kale attack Kaaba. Once again, everything seemed safe. However, in order to deflect one of Kale's ki blasts, Caulifla managed to tap into more of her power and ascended into the form we all knew and loved, Super Saiyan 2. The moment she ascended, the community went into a split. A large split. Fans who approved and fans who disapproved and began to hate the female Saiyans, even though they loved them and vowed to always love them 25 minutes before. Now if you ask me which team I was on, I was of course on Team Caulifla and Kale all the way. The transformations excited me because I finally saw what I thought I would never get to see in the Dragon Ball series. A female legendary Super Saiyan, and a female Saiyan who did not just become a Super Saiyan, but ascended beyond that. So now let's skip deep into the Tournament of Power to the point where Kale had finally gained control over what we then started to call her the Berserk state. And along with Caulifla was battling Super Saiyan God Goku. They of course stood no chance and would have been eliminated if it weren't for Champa giving the two Saiyans Patara before the tournament began. In order to save themselves from elimination, the two fused and became something that could finally make sure they stood a chance against Goku. And this Saiyan was known as Kefla. Suddenly, after watching this Saiyan not only defeat Super Saiyan God, but Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken as well, people started to flip their shit and prayed for this character to no longer exist. The hate and malice of the community was unimaginable. That this was just ridiculous. That is, until Ultra Instinct put an end to the battle by eliminating the fusion, therefore eliminating both Saiyans. Eventually Universe 6 was erased, and once again they thought they were finally safe. It was until just recently that people started to say Caulifla and Kale were non-canon, which is complete and utter bullshit. And if anyone truly believed that, clearly they are more dumb than expected. Their source was an interview with Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, where he said he did not come up with either character. Wow. So if we were to be basing canon and non-canon on whether or not Toriyama actually came up with characters, we'd have a lot of non-canon characters. But back to where I was getting at, my point is the Dragon Ball community is just fine with Hit being able to literally one-hit kill Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Jiren even standing up against Ultra Instinct. But it becomes a problem when these female Saiyans get stronger. What the hell is wrong with that? I remember seeing one idiot YouTuber even saying thank God they're finally gone and they are not canon, thank God that this trash is gone. Quite frankly, I don't know or honestly even care much for this guy or his existence, but the point is that he's being bitchy over two characters progressing, which is what we really want in any show. Let me ask you all this. Would you rather them walk on the stage and after all the time they had on TV, all the time they had, all the pushing we had of them on the side, on Planet Sadal, would you rather them just get immediately eliminated? No, that would have been a waste of not only giving them time like that, it would have been a waste of our time. Now let me guess what you're thinking now.
Voca, we hate them because they gained these forms too fast.
And
Voca, they grew as strong as Goku too fast.
First off, let's get one thing clear. As much as I love Caulifla, Kale, and Kefla, the fact of the matter is that Goku was already heavily exhausted from his battle against Jiren and was still getting himself back together. And as for the first one, you say they were able to transform too fast? It was, as Geekdom 101 said, it is stated a good while that the Universe 6 Saiyans do not have tails, and it was implied that it's easier for them to reach higher level transformations even faster. Now let me ask the haters of this why. Why is it that you want characters to be wasted? Shouldn't you be happy that we're getting even stronger characters in the Dragon Ball series? Isn't that what we all really want? To see Goku fight strong characters to make it more dramatic and all that? I guess not. Now to wrap up how I feel on the matter, if you don't like the characters, honestly, there's your choice. I can't change your mind. I'm not going to argue with you on that, but for all the things holy, shut the hell up about them if all you can do is call them trash or some stupid stuff like that. I know a good amount of people who actually care about these characters and want to see them succeed. Do I want to as well? Of course I do. I hope to see them in the movie that comes out in December, or if we get another Dragon Ball TV series, I hope to see them again there. But that's just me. If you don't want to see them, hey, that's on you. I don't really care. But anyway, I just realized I went into summary mode on that, and that's probably gonna be somehow the title of this video. and my personal feelings went on a little too long, I just wanted to point out how some of you completely changed on the characters, and for the worst of reasons. They aren't bad, they're new, something fresh, a breath of fresh air. But that will do it, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. So without me rambling any further, I will see you all next time.